What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you a brand new series. I wanted to start a brand new campaign in HOI IV. We're still continuing our remaining campaign from earlier, but today we're going to be starting out our campaign as the People's Republic of China. I've been messing around with them a little bit by myself in this game, and they're pretty fun to play. So let's go ahead and get started. I need to go ahead and pick out a couple of researches here. So let's go ahead and go with the basic machine tools, and then I'm going to get the construction 1 going as well. Perfect. Civilian factories, we actually cannot build any because our slots are full there. So we'll have to get some more technology to beef that up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the rest of my military factories here to the basic infantry equipment production. No national focus set. I was thinking I would go with political effort just to start out with. Even though we are already communist, we're not part of a faction yet or anything like that. However, I like to get sort of, maybe we'll go for this military theorist if I can, start getting the army experience. We do start off with a quite good manpower figure at over 500k there. We'll go ahead and turn the music down here ever so slightly. There we go. That'll let us hear a little bit better. Insufficient resources. We do need some more steel. And we have no divisions in basic training. So let's go ahead and look at my template here. Yeah, see, it's very basic. Only 4 infantry brigades as part of the normal infantry division here. And so we're going to want that military experience or that infantry experience as quickly as possible in order to start beefing up our divisions here. So I'm also going to turn my production up to reinforcements first. And let's go ahead and train a bunch of these guys. I'm going to train 8 at a time. And there you are, Shanghai. So let's go ahead and also organize our troops here. You can see a majority of them are sort of the militiamen with that downward arrow pointing symbol. And Field Marshal Mao, here he is. You will be our Field Marshal for our army. And let's see. No national spirits as of yet. Communist, no elections. I get it. Total mobilization currently. Closed economy and service by requirement. So our conscription law is already up there pretty significantly. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause it here. Start off on speed 4. So I've got to assign them to a front here right off the bat. I'm thinking our first move, if we take a look, may be against Shanxi here at the top towards the north. So let's go ahead and assign a front line of up here for you guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and tell you to generate an offensive line here for their capital so we can start preparing that invasion. What we're going to want to do is also bump out as many of these new divisions as we possibly can. As you can see here, I'm going up to speed 5 here just to speed things along. It's going to take us a little while to go ahead and get the necessary research and national focuses in order to help out. Now, if I look down my national focus tree here, political correctness, looking down sort of the communist way here, national unity plus 5%, change in popularity for communist political power, and then ideological fanaticism. So none of these are really boosting your manpower like they are here with the national focuses for fascism. At least as much, from what I can tell. So, we're going to have to find ways to get more manpower as we go because our conscription law is already service by requirement. The remilitarization of the Rhineland. Interesting. Germany has stationed troops in the Rhineland territory. This is worrying. Political effort is finished up now, so as I'm looking here, let's go ahead. Really quickly, let's look at my trade. We're producing 4 steel, but we need another 4. I've got a little surplus of tungsten, which is nice to see. Okay. So I think the first guy I'm going to get is this military theorist here, because he's going to give me that army experience gain that we need so desperately. And now I have to pick my next sort of national focus, which none of these I don't think are going to give me the necessary manpower that we're looking for. So let's go ahead and jump right into the industrial effort next, because we're going to need some civilian factories to build up our production base a little bit further. We've got a total need of over 4,400 basic infantry equipments here, and you can see those are delivering up to the front line. Only 1,275 needed there. The Kuomintang launch offensive. Although we have escaped certain defeat through the Long March, the Nationalists are not planning to let us grow stronger without more confrontations. Our spies suggest they are mounting an offensive against us, which could weaken our political support if they retreat further. We don't know how committed the Kuomintang are to pushing us back right now. Trying to confront them carries significant risks. If the local warlords have been rallied to support the attack, our chances may be slim. On the other hand, retreating now when they have finally stopped may not be an option. So, we can either confront the attack with whatever means we can afford. Here, it's going to cost me some political power and manpower, but we do get, and there's a 50% chance of that happening, of a defeat, and then if we do win a victory, we will get political power and only lose 1,000 manpower. So, I'm actually going to say, go ahead and confront the attack. We scored a victory. Awesome. Challenging the Kuomintang offensive has worked in our favor. The locally assembled troops sent to confront the Red Army were not prepared for our knowledge of the impending attack and were defeated, all serving as a warning to nearby warlords that attacking us can be costly. The Nationalists have only proven that they underestimate us as a foe, and that the People's Republic is once again on the rise. Sweet. So we got some nice political power from that, which we can go ahead and plug in. We'll see what I have over here in my political organizers. Armaments organizer. That's a conversion modifier going from civilian to military factory. Ideological crusader. Same ideology, opinion, fascist demigod, democratic. Captain of industry. That might be a good one to get, the captain of industry. However, I think what we're going to do, if we move this down to, okay, all adults serve would be the next, so I'm not going to touch that conscription law. I think the thing that helps us out right now in the immediate future is getting an industrial concern here to help my industrial research time. Still missing that steel right now. That's okay. So let's keep it on rolling here. So I think what my overall strategy is going to be is to try to stay out of Japan's way when they invade China. Try to sort of keep to ourselves and invade some of these states around me, if I can. Clash with the Nationalist Army. While we've still barely recovered from the previous offensive, the Nationalists appear to be increasing their troop presence in the areas close to our border. Clearly, they are trying to show that they once again have us contained and that the Great March only delayed their final strike against the CPC. We cannot let the people think this is true. We cannot spend our time recovering. So, start a border war with China. Okay. Victory! After a number of smaller encounters with the outskirts of our controlled territory, the conflict with the Kuomintang appears to have turned to our advantage. That's what I like to hear. Although maintaining constant pressure has been taxing on our troops and supplies, the effort has been worthwhile. No decisive battles have been fought. We have won a slow victory this time, which has strengthened the faith in our cause and fanned the flames of the revolution once again. This will not soon be forgotten. I get a nice political power boost there, and a national unity boost, up to 75%. So we already get to pick another. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go with Army Morale. I'm actually going to go with the Army Offensive here, which is Division Attack plus 10%. Which is good. We're getting a little bit of Army experience here, now up to 2. How are we doing production-wise? We're down to 3,500 now in terms of needs. Our front line is about to be fully equipped with infantry equipment. See, we're only needing 267 of those right now. Industrial effort is finished up. So, I like to... I'm actually going to hit the construction effort next. We need to try to make our way down to an extra research slot as quickly as possible. Basic machine tools has finished up as well. So I think I'm going to swing that now. We get a 50% modifier here to the concentrated industry. So I'm actually going to hit that one next. So we've got 77 days left until that occurs. And then 38 days until construction 1 is finished up. which I think a smart move is to actually try to grab Weapons 1 next, and then we'll swing back around to support Weapons 1. But we want to get our production line pumping out these Weapons 1 equipment packs as quickly as possible. So 16 days left on that. Construction effort, we've got about 35 days left there. I still can't build anything, can I? No. I only have one civilian factory available to me. So once we get some of these national focuses knocked out, we're going to be able to do a lot more. Okay, yes, let's swing back around now to the Weapons 1 right here. Perfect. Now it's July 1936. The Spanish Civil War has not kicked off quite yet. And let's go ahead and see what they have in terms of divisions over here. They're showing my intelligence is telling me they only have 2 divisions, so let's go ahead and justify a war goal. We're going to retake a core state. It's going to take me 125 days to do so, but we'll get that going. And new national focus is available now. We'll go with the construction effort 2 here, just to get another military factory up and going and available to us. Yes, see, we're going to show 2 there for whenever I can get this research finished out. Spanish Civil War. Okay, that's kicked off. Yeah, so in another 4 days, 3, 2, 1, we can actually start building more factories. Boom, okay. So got that. Now, these next industry techs don't hit till 1937, so I'm thinking... we've already got our mass assault doctrine here, which is awesome. Artillery is going to be needed for sure. Support equipment will be needed. I could actually go ahead and grab the support weapons 1 here. I think that's the next logical choice, just since I only have infantry in my divisions right now. No support, no artillery. And that reminds me, we're up to 7 now up here. So let's go ahead. We'll do another infantry like this. Boom. So that's gonna raise my combat width and such. Yeah, we're only up to a combat width of 10 right now. But that'll also strengthen my divisions a little bit further now once we try to attack Shanxi up here. Yeah, and I think that should have been produced out. Yeah, our reinforcements there, our front lines are looking good. And we do need to actually tell the factories here to start on another civilian factory. We've got 2 factories that'll be working on that. Yeah. Production-wise, we've got full efficiency up here at 55%, so we've got over 22 per day of these infantry equipments being produced. And this is actually going to work out great. I'm going to get a lot of new divisions here very soon. Once the Casus Belli finishes up here on Shanxi, we can go ahead and move forward with that. And that should actually, with that construction level 2, yeah, up to 3 factories now at my disposal. So... let's just continue on here. I'm going to go infrastructure effort next, just because I don't have, I think my military factories are fine for now. I don't have any artillery researched or support divisions researched either. First new division just popped out. Let's go ahead and assign you up here. Like this and this. Very good. Nice. Here are my other ones coming in. So these are regular infantry divisions that are going to be a lot better off than those little militia guys that we had in our forces. Oh, good. I'm up to 7 again there. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and put another infantry into those. So that raised, that raised my combat width up to 12 now. Soft attack is still pretty weak sauce, though. Okay, justification is finished on Shanxi. Let's double check. I have 12 divisions now. They're still showing as 2, but they've got a couple of factories. I'm going to assign you up here like that. Anybody else about to pop out? No. So we do need another 800 infantry equipment. I think that's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and declare war here. Boom. Record the... Excellent. Alright guys, go ahead and make moves. I'm going to turn speed down to level 4 here as we're making these moves. We're in December now of 1936. Infantry 1 equipment has finished research now, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that right this. New research is available as well. Entering 1937. Do I go with my industry techs next, or do I go for some weaponry, like some artillery? I think artillery is a good next choice. And then after that, I'll add support equipment, and then we can start opening up new production lines with our national focuses finishing out. See, infrastructure effort's about to finish out. I'm going to go armament effort next to get some extra factories for those artilleries. And we seem to be walking in pretty easily now towards the capital of Taiwan. Taiwan, however you pronounce it. Probably butchering it. Yeah, still need those 4 steels, as switching over to infantry equipment 1 did not hurt my steel need too badly. Okay, infrastructure effort is finished, so let's go armament effort next. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell these guys to start invading on their own here, since the AI is a dumbass and it's not going to let me do that, or not going to do it on its own, rather. This guy, he's on his way. We found their 2 divisions, which those numbers are looking really good at 92 and 83 respectively. Boom. Yeah, you go over here. So we'll march those 2 divisions north there. That'll be... the nationalists offer a truce. Disagreements within the nationalist ranks have led to a precarious situation. Their leader, Shanxi, has been arrested in an effort to force our enemies to accept a truce with us to unite China against the foreign enemies. Although we would like to see the Kuomintang leadership face punishment for their crimes against us, this is a rare opportunity to cooperate and ensure that China does not fall in the hands of foreign imperialists. So, this is what I was talking about before. If we accept the truce, right, we're going to join their ranks. If we say no, we will not cooperate against external threats. I'm going to say no. You guys are on your own, Shanxi. Communist China refuses negotiations. Despite the best efforts of Kuomintang generals to receive a truce with the Communist Party leaders, the Communists refuse to make even a temporary peace as long as the leader of the Nationalists is alive. It appears that the hostilities will not end so easily. At this rate, China's enemies may divide and conquer. Yes. That's what we're going for. Okay, I'm actually going to take this division now and try to encircle. We have a new military factory that we have grabbed, and it looks like I'm just going to go ahead, transport planes. Don't have any naval needs, so I'm just going to plug that into the infantry 1 production. So five of those factories now working towards my favor. Hey, oh, we got another one. So I'll make you 6 then. We're going to need a lot of infantry equipment as we have high amounts of manpower. Oh, look. Manpower went up to 1.2 million. That's what I like to see. I can actually move total mobilization back down. Let's pause it. See, if I go total mobilization to... Oh, why can't I go war economy? Oh, because of the world tension. So we'll move that back down when we can, but that'll give me some manpower back, which will be good. Let's look at these other military leaders. Army regrouping, of course. Armor, amphibious assault, or air combat. Let's go with the regrouping. I think that helps me out the most here in the short term. Support weapons 1 is finished up, of course. That's great. So now I'm going to swing back around to my industrial researches here. So we'll go improved machine tools next. And you are going to march down like this and attack this division. You can probably just go ahead and attack right off the bat. These guys are already up here at their new capital. Actually, I'm going to take you, go across the river. You come up here like that. Perfect. Nice. So a good start, guys, to the campaign. Thanks for watching. Again, this has been TheBillyBobHD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed this content. And we'll catch you next time.